Hello everyone, PallyTime here with TGN.TV. This is a continuation of my Back to the Future the game playthrough. In the last video we were trying to get this cop over here to care about his position as a cop, to care about that he is being basically a shady police officer and working with the bad guys. But everything points to the fact that we're not going to find what we need in here. So let's go back outside.
Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
The name's, Sonny Crockett.
I'm a local guy. I'm a stranger here. I'm one of you. I'm going to say I'm a stranger here.
Nobody. I mean, you don't know me. I come from a very different place.
Come on. What's the dope? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
Yes.
Yes?
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
I can show him the gun, right? The gun that Biff had?
Something tells me I better not pull a gun-like object out in here until it's absolutely necessary.
Thought it was necessary.
Wait, you ain't leaving till I get the dope on you. You really with the Valenti gang?
I want to show them the gun.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear. It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Sonny Crockett here really is with the Sacramento boys. You got stones, Pee-wee. I like that. Have yourself a drink on the house. Matches, put down your gun. You look like a moron.
Why are you growling at me right now? So let's go outside. Remember we were singing, or we were getting the woman in the speakeasy to sing songs to the cop. And I think we're out of songs to sing.
Hey, Artie. He's back.
That was our grandfather on the trolley. A little bit of FPS lag, never hurt anything. Oh, we're going to a loading screen. There's Edna in the park. Let's go talk to her. See what she's doing.
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's Speakeasy. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can't you tell me the way?
Down. Straight down. The last stop before the Inferno.
I should have said no.
Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, 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 me. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Sonny.
Sonny? Mr. Crockett, what are you doing in that getup?
I'm going undercover. I'm going to a masquerade. This is my new look. I'm going undercover.
I'm going undercover.
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Oh, water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Let's go take a look at what he's up to.
Sonny, you're just in time.
What have you, how have you been?
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes. That argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
Thanks for watching, Einstein.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades.
What are you doing?
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this. When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Some serious cow flop.
Einstein!
Oh,
Get him out of there!
not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing. I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
Well, Einstein's stuck on a roof. There's old Doc Brown in the flop house. Let's go talk to him.
Majestic arms. Transients welcome. Well, they don't get more transient than me and Doc. Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
About Trixie.
I haven't really made any progress with Trixie yet.
Well, get out there and make some. If she doesn't blow the whistle on Kid tonight, he may never be brought to justice.
Parker's pickled and Jennifer's doomed.
Doc, Parker's in worse shape than we thought. We've screwed up his life so bad he's been dumped by Jennifer's future grandmother.
Ah,
I know.
Marty, it's more important than ever that you get Officer Parker back on his destined path. If Jennifer never exists, then I'll never take you to 2015 to save your kids. Then old Biff will never...
Paradox City, got it.
You're in the park.
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Where's the DeLorean?
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
That seems like a terrible idea. About Kid Tannen.
Why are Tannins always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
And let's see if he'll save Einstein.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
So we have to distract the younger self to get Einstein off of the roof?
I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
So how can I distract young Doc Brown so we can get Einstein off of that roof? Whoa, controls just got weird. Okay. Hey,
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Take a break. What went wrong? What's with you and Edna? Tell me about Parker. Tell me about Trixie. Let's ask if he's seen Frankenstein.
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
What went wrong?
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Find your rocket car.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
What's with you and Edna?
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Tell me about Trixie.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. Man, I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Tell me about Parker.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
So, let's try to get him to go see Frankenstein again.
You're really going to see Frankenstein tonight? I'd hate for you to miss it.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing in the world would keep me from seeing a movie about a mad scientist with delusions of godhood.
Cool.
Oh, I just saw the rocket car.
I'll go off and see if...
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that
It's
ledge.
in the billboard right behind them over there. I wish I could look around. So I'm gonna go try to talk to Edna again.
What's all this?
These are my pamphlets, laying out in scientific detail the horrors visited upon those who succumb to the temptations of alcohol.
Lost Fortnight.
I am particularly fond of that one. It tells the true life tale of Johnny, who woke up in a pile of his own sick, completely unable to remember the previous 2 weeks of his life.
Heavy.
Actually, the pamphlets are quite light. See?
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Nice song.
What was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the Shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Yes.
Sure.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would request it. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the good and pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care. You should care. You should care what people think of you. Of goals that you could name, reclaiming your good name is what you ought to do. You should care. You should care. If your reputation is in disrepair, it's not going to hurt you to reclaim your virtue, for you should care.
Catchy.
You really think so?
Yeah, it's, got a good hook to it.
One needs a good hook if one is fishing for souls.
Can I have a copy of your song?
Do you think I could have a copy of your You Should Care lyrics? I've, got a club of my own that could really use some inspiring.
Sure. Let me just get a page out of the hymnal. There you are.
Hey, thanks.
Okay.
See ya.
Keep fighting the...
Keep fighting the good fight. I'm assuming she was gonna say. Makes sense, at least. So we have a song that we can play in the speakeasy now to make that bipolar cop want to care about things again. Oh my god, what is up with the controls? Okay, I can move now. Now, we should just have to put that sheet music by the piano, and that should make things work, I hope. I'm not sure what we're going to do with Einstein. I'm going to have to figure that out.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for not making me figure out the password
Looks like
again.
Parker's still parked.
Okay, so let's go ahead and equip the lyrics. And we should be able to put them with the sheet music.
I really should give these lyrics to someone who could do them justice.
Oh, well, then we have to give them to Trixie. Come here, girl.
Hey, Trixie, look over there!
Why?
Didn't you see it?
No.
Ah, never mind.
Man, she's a bright one. Hey, Trixie.
Excuse me, are you Trixie Trotter?
That's what it says on my dressing room door. At least, it would if I had a dressing room.
What's a nice girl like you?
What's a nice gal like you doing with a guy like Tannen?
Kid ain't so bad. He just takes some...
Hey, Toots, any chance you could sing that can number? The guys really love the way it shows off your, assets.
Cans.
Whatever you say, kid.
And quit lazing around. I ain't paying you to yak with the drunks.
Well, I'm not drunk.
You ain't paying me at all, you bum. What were we talking about again?
Why do you stay with the kid?
You were telling me what a great guy Kid is.
Yeah, I guess he is a pretty crummy boyfriend. But until my insurance policy checks out, I guess I'm stuck with him.
Insurance?
Yeah. Look, I may not be the brightest bulb in the marquee, but even I know you don't break up with a creep like Kid without something to keep him from going all crazy on you.
Let's ask her about that insurance policy.
What's this insurance policy all about?
Are you kidding? There's only one person I trust with my secrets. But I ain't seen him in weeks.
You don't mean
Artie McFly.
Artie McFly?
You know him?
Not as well as I thought.
Before he took a powder, Artie was tutoring me in all sorts of stuff. Etiquette, philosophy, accountant. He's a regular Renaissance man. He even had one of those smart guy professor's pipes, see?
He's a
Can I
Renaissance.
borrow this?
Sure. I've been secretly working on my Get Out of Kid card for weeks now. But Artie's the only one I trust to check my work. You can't be too careful when you're dealing with a maniac like Kid, you know.
I saw Arthur McFly.
I happen to see Arthur McFly.
Tonight?
Uh-huh.
How is he? Where's he staying?
I didn't manage to find out.
If you see him again, tell him I'm looking for him, okay? I could really use his advice in regards to my you-know-what.
Okay, so let's go let's start to talk about her singing, so we can turn this officer around. Nice voice.
I really like your voice.
Thanks. You should hear me when I ain't so under the weather.
You're sick?
Oh yeah, sore throat. That's why I'm giving Cue Ball so many extended solos tonight.
I kinda wondered about that.
Do you take requests?
Do you know Sister Christian?
I don't do religious tunes.
Officer Parker digs your singing.
Hey, your songs seem to have a big effect on Officer Parker over there.
Because he's
I am
bipolar.
humbled and gratified that my musical gifts have fallen upon such receptive ears.
Well. Turn on Tannen.
Hey, you can trust me. Come on, what's the dirt you got on Kid?
Nix on that. I ain't spilling nothing till I talk with Arthur F-L-Y.
Okay, do you take requests?
How about Stairway to Heaven?
I sing popular songs, kiddo. You want hymns? Go to a church.
Okay, so...
Thanks.
She's supposed to turn on Kid Tannen tonight? Okay, Doc, if you say so.
Well, now we have to go get our grandfather together with Trixie, and I'm assuming we're going to use that pipe that she gave us. I wish she would just go sing that song. That would make things so much less complicated. Maybe Doc is going to have some insight for us. Maybe he knows. Like how I can't, like, just walk down the street. Probably get hit by a car or something. Let's go in the flop house again. Talk with Doc. See if he has any ideas about where Artie McFly might be staying.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Saw Arthur.
I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa, on his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Have you seen Arthur?
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
Oh, man. Let's ask him about the speakeasy arsonist.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
Oh, man.
I never did get a straight answer about why he came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know.
Okay.
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A...
Oh, I understand why.
Okay.
Wow, that was a lot of talking for one answer. Holy... Man, they're still going. Man, I hope I didn't miss anything important. I assumed that was going to be a quick little chat. Well, we do have the sign in the middle of the road. Let's go ahead and look at that again. He's walking a really long way to go look at that
Valley
sign.
Expo, October 12th through the 15th. Doc says the expo was the day he officially became a scientist. Seems like he's running a couple months ahead of schedule.
So we can't target anything down the road. Can I walk down to the town?
Could
Yeah.
Arthur be in there?
Checking out the
Way too dark
theater.
and crowded for me to tell.
Where else can we go on this street? Nowhere. Ports us right back there. Well, where was Arthur hanging out before? He was hanging out in the soup house. And he was also at his house, which is over here to the left. We can try to take a look on the left. If I can move my character the way I wanted to, that would be fantastic. You could always ask her if she's seen Artie. Maybe she'll say something.
Edna!
What?
Nothing.
Keep fighting the...
Okay. So let's see if we can go over to Artie's house. No, I don't even think we can go on that side of the street. Well, at least we made some progress. We now have the song in the hands of Trixie that will turn the cop around. We have to figure out how to get Einstein off of the roof. And we have to figure out how to make
Any
him
luck
go
with Einstein?
see...
I'm still thinking about it. It's a perplexing spatial conundrum, aggravated by Einie's understandable skittishness.
Oh, man. Find your rocket car. What's with you and Edna? Let's go to our hints. I still have a few minutes left in this video. Doc can't rescue Einstein as long as Emmett is looking on. You'll have to find something or someone to distract the teen. Well, we can use Trixie for that, because he kind of seemed to have a thing for Trixie. Or we can try Edna again. See what she has to say,
Edna.
rather.
What?
Do you have anything to say about Emmett? What's with you and Emmett?
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Techno-anarchist.
Good.
I've got a story for you.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh, what is it?
Would-be inventor Strand's dog on
Young
courthouse.
scientist Strand's dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, looks like this is what we needed.
Brown.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and
go, Doc.
present danger to public
Go
safety.
get him.
Represents a clear and present danger to public safety. Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous
You
juvenile...
must, but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Heine, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Alright guys, well that's going to be it for me today. We saved Einstein. He is rescued off of the roof. Now all we have to do is get young Doc Brown to go see Frankenstein, so he's reinvigorated in science, or at least gets a new perspective on science. And we have to figure out where Artie McFly is so we can get Trixie to rat out Kid Tannen. I think all the puzzle pieces are falling into place. We just have to find the couple ones that are missing. So I think we're moving along pretty well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button, share this video, leave me a comment down below, and there should be a link on the screen somewhere where you can subscribe directly to my channel, and I would very much appreciate that. This has been Pallytime with TGN, and thank you all for watching.